I've not always been in this position. I mean, I've worked and I've always worked, always kept a job. But 3 or 4 years ago, I got sick. I was in the hospital for a week. It was a nightmare. I mean, I passed out because I just was working too much and too much was going on, and I passed out in my front yard. And so it was a mess, man. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It was something else. But somehow, I just knew we was gonna get out of it. And, but it was a mess. It was, if it wasn't for Miss Miller and them, we'd been done. We'd been done.
Mark's situation came to me through the homeschool coordinator at West. Sandy Miller is her name. And she contacted me and told me that she had a single father with 3 kiddos who needed help putting his house together.
We walked in, and obviously, not only living in one part of the house, the rest of the house got no attention. So that was a lot of disrepair, that was a lot of disarray,
I had 2 conflicting thoughts. One was, this project is so much bigger and requires so much more than what we normally do through ForColumbia. The other was, knowing this man's and this family's situation, I can't not do anything. We need to help.
John McCollum, he has a lot of guys. I have one guy, it's him. So I called him and said, hey, listen, I need your help.
I came in, first time I saw the house, I'll be honest, I was overwhelmed by how significant the decay and the damage was. But what really touched my heart was it's a dad trying to take care of his 3 kids. I saw 3 kids living without a bathroom and without a kitchen. And one of the best parts, though, is that the homeowner was right next to us. Mark, the whole time, wanted to know how he could help, what he could do, let him have the hammer, let him carry the lumber. He literally was one of the guys helping out. And this took 38 people. 18 people before ForColumbia and 20 people here on the day of, plus numerous unsung people who were collecting donations and supplying materials and hauling off debris. And ForColumbia gives everyone a chance to rally around one specific real family here in town.
Because when you're surviving, if a piece of candy comes in the house, we're fighting over it. Now we don't have to fight over the piece of candy because everybody has some. But we don't have to eat it all in one day because it's going to be more tomorrow.
The first thing is we can have people over. I can invite people into my house and not be ashamed or embarrassed or so they feel comfortable in my home. And these are all things you honestly take for granted. Having someone in your house, a big deal. Having your own bed, big deal. But these are things that really made an impact.
It's stuff like that that just touches your heart and makes me appreciate all those days we worked here and be willing to sign up to do it again. And I sure hope that every person who came and worked on this job saw the big picture and is willing to come invest their time and efforts.
We want a lot of churches to participate because that's our vision. Our vision is to get churches out of their own 4 walls and to love and serve their city side by side. And
if you got people like that on your team, it ain't nothing you can't accomplish. It ain't nothing you can't accomplish.
I don't think that Mark's story is unique in that he's the only person who needs help. I do think it's unique in that it's being used powerfully by God to spread a message to our city. This is how you love people. Now go and do.